Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Now, the last time I see you guys, we talked about getting this Christmas tree together. Okay? I showed you guys the little things that I purchased. I was taking out all my Christmas stuff, like the Christmas decor, the stems, taking out all these different stuff so I can accomplish this beautiful space. Okay? And my focus really is to get a beautiful, healthy looking tree. Okay? I need a healthy tree. This tree gotta eat. Okay? So, I started with putting the ribbons on the tree, and I wanted to have like a complete balance. I put ribbons in different places all around the tree. The space that this tree is in, you can see 360, okay? You can see round and round this tree. So I have to put things in every space on this tree. I am still working on the ribbons. The ribbons is taking a little bit of my time because I gotta cut and make my ribbons, and that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I want a healthy tree. Okay, I need this to look beautiful. When I'm finished, I want to be fully happy and content with what my progress is, or however I get this accomplished. Okay, so I'm gonna do a few more ribbons, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm doing the ribbons. It's pretty easy, at least pretty easy for me, and the way I'm gonna show you guys how I do my ribbons, if it's something you're interested in, it's easy to learn. Okay, now I got my tree topper on. I got this taken care of. Put all that. I'm gonna put some more ribbons, and once I accomplish the section with the ribbons, then we're gonna move on to put in all the ornaments and stuff on it. Okay, the tree skirt at the bottom, I think I'm gonna do that last, and the reason for that is because I have to clean this space before I can take care of the tree skirt and all of that. Okay, so once we're finished with the tree, we're gonna move on to like the fireplace, because those are the places, those are the areas that truly stands out once you're finished with your decor. Okay, so we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna continue with my ribbons. All right, let me show you how I got that accomplished. So one of the ways I do my ribbons, which is very, very easy, by the way. So I have been using a lot of the plaid ribbons, and now I want to add some red ribbons. So red would be the standout color that I'm using. I'm gonna add all the traditional colors because this is gonna be classic Christmas. Okay, this is gonna be real classic. Anyway, so I've been using a lot of plaid in the tree already, so now I want to add some red. And this is a different texture of red ribbons. Although I'm using red velvet, I'm also using this red. So it's different kind of reds that is going to be in here. So what I'm going to do is, first I start out with making some bows. Now this is just for an example because I'm going to cut it before I make my ribbon. Okay, so I start off with like 2 bows, just like this. So you hold this is going to be a tail of your ribbon, and you're going to go 1, fold in, 2, and now you need another piece of tail. Okay, so you're going to have the 2 tails of this ribbon and the 2 bows. Now from here, I'm just going to lose that and cut here. Now that I've cut it, I have this 1 piece. I'm gonna measure, and I'm gonna cut 2 more pieces. So my total is gonna be 3 pieces of ribbon. This was the easy way that I learned, and I learned this from watching someone else do it. Okay, so we're gonna have 2, and now 3. It doesn't have to be the ribbons. You just want the length. It doesn't have to be like, oh, end to end, because you're making a bow. Now, I'm gonna cut a piece of wire, floral wire. So I have my piece of floral wire. And now I'm gonna make my bow. So, okay. So I'm gonna hold one at a time. Hold this one, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I just showed you. I'm gonna make my bows up. Just make sure you have it even, okay? Even when you're doing the bow. All of them don't have to be the same thing, okay? So I have two here, and I got my tail, okay? Now I'm just holding it right to this edge here, and I'm gonna take another piece, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Putting them together, make my bow, but you're gripping it as you go, because see, I'm holding on to it, so now you have 4, and you got 4 tails. Same thing, grip, my tail, make my bows, my tail. I'm gonna hold on to this. So now I have 6 tail. For some, this might be a lot of ribbon, but for such a large tree, you need big pieces to put on it, okay? Now I'm gonna take my floral wire and I'm gonna pinch this in. Just hold it and kind of pinch it in a little smaller. And I'm gonna wrap my floral wire around it. Just wrap it around so it can hold tight. This is the piece of the floral wire that is still out here. I'm using this piece to connect it to the tree, okay? But before I do that, I'm gonna use my scissors and make my tail. So you can actually let this go because the wire is in there. It's already locked in tight, okay? I'm gonna hold the edge of it. Again, it don't have to be completely even. Once you get it the way you need it, or you know. So I'm gonna cut this now. I'm gonna cut my tail, so I'm gonna cut upward. You can cut it upward or downward now. You can cut it like this, or now I'm gonna have it both ways, okay? You can cut it like this, where it have that nice pointy here, or you can cut like this. This is just my example, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Now we're gonna hold these 3 pieces together. Hold it like this, same way, fold it in half, same thing, and then we cut it the other way. So now you get it like this. Okay? So now we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it on the tree, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna open it out. So now we're gonna secure it on the branch. And now we're gonna open the ribbons. Because it's already secure, it's so easy to open and shape the ribbon in whatever angle you want to shape the ribbon. And then you're gonna pull it out. See how pretty that looks? And now what I'm gonna do is make a few of them and just put it on the tree, because I need to tuck in more spaces. I need to go like around and around. I need one to the bottom here to have a balance. I need one up here. See, I gotta keep doing this so we can have a beautiful balance on this tree.
Drive alone in December rain. They play my favorite song. I see a snowflake melt on the deck. I'm awful cold and longing for the holiday. Counting days until you're here. I've been waiting this whole year.
So I literally ran out of the one of the velvet ribbon that I was using, which is this one that have a lot of glitter. I ran out of this one, and that's okay. I do have the red velvet ribbon, but I don't want to make bows with these because it won't hold up properly. It's too soft. It does not have the wire in it. So I'm gonna leave this alone. The red velvet that does not have the wire, I did kind of put it a little bit on the tree because I wanted that bright red in there. And so that's all I use of that. I can use that elsewhere, maybe to make different kind of bows for other areas, but for right now I'm gonna put a hole on that when it comes to the tree. Now the plaid ribbon, just to mention, I only bought one of these. So because I bought one, this is 90 foot, 2.5 inches. And because I only bought one and the bows are so big, it took a lot of the ribbon. I bought two of these. And this is 90 foot as well, 2.5. So I used one already, and this is my second roll. This still have quite a few on it, but I have to use it also on my mantle to have that blend of what I'm doing on the Christmas tree should be also on the mantle. Okay, so I am gonna get some more red ribbons. Actually, you know what? I can use the plaid, and I do have this red do have wire in it, so I can use a blend of this plaid and this red in whatever I do on the mantle. I also have another plaid. This is kind of close to what's already on there. Let me see. Actually, it's the same thing, it's just a different inch. This one is 3.91 cm. Actually 1.5 inches. So I can still use that. So far it's doing pretty good. Now, just so you guys know, to start off this tree, I took two lights, three 100 bulbs, white lights, and I kind of drape it around the tree. Although the tree already have its own lights, I wanted to add more to it so that when I put all this decoration, you can still see the lights. So that's what I did with that. And I don't think it blinks, but the Christmas tree itself have about 6 different settings. So I can turn it on whatever I want to turn it on, whether it's color lights, white lights, but I'm definitely going to be using the white lights. And you know, I wanted to make sure that it did have enough lights. Once I was finished doing that, that's when I started with the ribbons and put the ribbons on there. So now that this part is done, I can continue with doing the rest of what I need to do.
When the snow starts falling, I pick all the presents up for you. Decorate the fireplace for two. I keep waiting all night, wish upon a starlight. I sleep under the mistletoe. Wake me up with a kiss on my nose. It feels so magical, yeah, look where we were small.
I put a few picks in there and it already looking really good. Last year I used these. We can hang these on doors and entryways and all these different spaces. But last year I used them on the Christmas tree and they look so good. So now I want to put them back in here. Now what this is going to do, it's going to kind of take some of that space that is in between. I have 4 of them, so I'm gonna distribute the 4 of them around the tree, like 1 here, 1 over here, and then 2 around the other side as well. I'm gonna use a piece of ribbon to tie this around.
Stockings were full. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may suffer like, but together we're alright. You know we're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home. When the sleigh bells call, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Why you so far yet close? I think I hear the call. So baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home. When the sleigh bells call, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Why you so far yet close? I think I hear the call. So baby, let it snow.
I still gotta do a lot more, but what I wanted to mention, because I did add a few Christmas balls in here, or ornaments, because I keep saying balls, but ornaments. And what I did, I used the big size one. And one of the things I learned over the years when you're putting ornaments on the tree is to make sure you put it all the way in so that it can reflect out versus putting it like on the tip here. I used to put it on the tip because I wanted to really see all of them. But in reality, if you put it all the way in, like I'm doing some of these, like how this is under here, when the light hits it, it kind of glitters from within and it looks so, so beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to continue decorating this. Another part that I wanted to show you guys, I did get started over here. I had to take a break so I could start this here. I kind of had to step away from that and start working here. And I thought that I recorded it, but I didn't. So I used the pine garland with the pine cones and kind of intertwine with a flocked garland. I have 2 flocked pieces up there, and I kind of blend it in between each other because I want to have the same thing that I have on the Christmas tree. I want to have it over here. And this year I decided that I was going to put it like flat. So it's hanging a little bit. But once I start putting my picks and all this stuff, it's going to make it a lot thicker. I want to make sure that it's kind of stabilized up there because last year as I start to decorate it, it fell. And that was heartbreaking. So I want to make sure that it's holding up there properly before I start putting any picks or anything on it. But I'm actually working on this. I'm not sure if I'm going to just decorate this and leave it alone or maybe put something else up here. But I'm working on this as well. Hey guys, so it's the next day. Y'all, do I have a story to tell you? Okay, so the Christmas tree is almost done. I'm almost through with it. I'm not gonna put the skirt at the bottom of the tree because I need to clean the space properly. I don't know about some households, but whenever I'm decorating for Christmas, everything gets messy. It gets messy because 1, it's a flock tree, so all that dust from the flock stuff is like all over the floor. Okay, I know you probably can't see it, but the floor is messy. Okay, anyway, this is almost done. I'm gonna draw you in closer and show you what I did with the Christmas ornaments. It looks so good on the tree. Like I said, I don't know how well the camera is picking up everything, but it looks so good. This is the best way I have done putting the ornaments on the tree, and believe you me, I think I'm gonna continue doing it this way because it's so much easier. When I discovered this, I just wanted to try something that I saw in the store, and literally, like, it works so perfect. Okay, that was one thing. Two, I did start my mantle. I showed you guys that yesterday that I was working on my mantle. I went through the night. I was kind of like, playing with it a little bit. And I'm going to show you that what I did with the mantle. I put the pine garland, and then I put the flocked garland, and then I run ribbons through it. And I put my nice bow and stuff reflecting what's on the Christmas tree. And when I was finished, I wasn't, sometimes you finish and you step back and you just not feeling it. I was not feeling it. It looked nice, but it is like I needed a little bit more. I needed a little bit more. I think I got a little bit more. I'm going to show you how it's done right now. It's not completed, but so far it's looking good. Okay, but I'm going to draw you guys in closer to show you all of that. Now, here's the story. Last Tuesday, actually last Monday, I took out a lot of my Christmas stuff. I started on the 1st, but on Monday I was pulling out like the majority of it because I wanted to see like what was in containers and stuff like that, because I didn't mark any of my containers. Anyway, when I found my stems, my picks and stuff that I was going to use for the Christmas tree, I had a lot of big empty home goods bags sitting in a corner. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to separate them. And I separate all my picks and stuff like that in the home goods bag. And the things that I didn't want, I put into another home goods bag. You see where it is going? I put it in another home goods bag. On Tuesday, we had trash day. And I want to get all the trash out, and I picked up the bag that I thought was the trash from the floor, and I emptied my trash bin and stuff, and I took it out. The trash got picked up. Last night, I am looking for my picks. Now, these are like majority of my picks that I use on the tree was in that bag. And I realized that the bag with the trash is still here. It's sitting right in front of me. The bag that I throw away to the trash was all my picks. It had like a lot of sparkling stuff, eucalyptus stem, a lot of berries. Gone. I think I got so stressed out last night. I'm like, you know what? This is it. I'm done. I was going to try to finish last night, but I was like, oh, I'm done. I got so heartbroken because I threw away all that stuff. I know it's by accident, but it hit hard. Oh, that's the Caribbean in me coming out. Like, it hit hard. Okay, anyway. We ain't gonna get sad about it. We're gonna continue because it's a new day and things happen, so anyway, let me get you guys close so I can show you what's going on. Let's start on the Christmas tree. I decided to use floral wires to group all my ornaments. Now, this is not all of them, but the ones that I wanted to put on this tree, y'all, oh my goodness. I put like the reds and gold together on floral wire and just swoop them on the Christmas tree. Just like you would, like you're buying it in the store. The green and gold I put up here. I kind of distributed all over the tree, like right up there. Because I wanted to give it that, I wanted it to look so good. I still have a few open spots that I can add more stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I so regret with my picks. But this is what's, I distributed all over the tree using all the colors that I wanted to use just to make it look good. I still have more ornaments that I'm gonna like really push in between there. But y'all, it looks so good. I'm gonna turn it on so you can see it with a little bit of light. I don't know if it's gonna show up really good, but let's see. I don't know how well you can see that, but from the very top to the bottom, and you can see the lights just looking so good. Ah, I love how this tree look. I love it. Okay, so this is my mantle this far. I didn't put any lights on it. I don't know if I want to put lights on it yet. I'm second guessing that part because every year that I put lights on it, I normally use like the battery operated light because I don't want to see the wire like hanging to the sides. And sometimes it's a little, crazy, like not crazy. It's like it's a little difficult to hide that wire, and I don't like to see the wire. The Christmas tree is different because by the time you put down the tree skirt and stuff, it hides that stuff. But on the mantle, I don't have a point that is that close to the mantle, like it's all the way over there or all the way over there. So I'm second guessing that part. But anyway, this is what it's looking like right now. It looks so good. Everything that I put in the Christmas tree is kind of like, it's not every single thing is over here, but the berries, the gold picks, the flockberries. The flockberries in the Christmas tree, you can barely see them, but you can actually see it here because you're closer to it, I guess. The gold picks, but you can still see the flock coming through here, although I used 2 different garlands to hang it, and I wanted to make one big bow and put it on the side, and I was able to accomplish that as well. Now, the wreath at the top, I think I'm going to change that one and put a gold wreath instead of that one, and I'm going to put that one over on maybe another area. But this looks so good to me. Like it looks more full, and I'm not done, guys. I gotta do a whole lot. Like I can still put my stuff behind there that I want to put up there, but we're gonna do that. I gotta take them out. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is how far I got. I am absolutely loving it this far. If I missed anything, I'm gonna catch you guys up in my next video, but I really wanted to get this out to you guys so you can see as far as I got, and hopefully you got some inspiration from this, especially with like with the ribbons and the and the ornaments and stuff like that. I hope you got some inspiration from it as to how easy it is to accomplish all of that. Anyway, now I didn't just learn this today. I learned it over a period of time. But one thing that I focus on is whenever I go to the stores, I see stuff and I try to ask myself, how can I put it together? How can I make this? Especially with the ornaments. When I saw it in Hobby Lobby, I'm like, I can make this. So I use my floral wires to make that. And it's just simple. Put in the ornaments on the floral wire, and it takes its own form, and you just secure it on the tree, and voila, that's it. It's very simple, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Now in my next video, I'm definitely gonna complete the mantle, so you're gonna see that in my next video. By then I should be able to move all this mess so I can put the tree skirt so you can see how that's gonna look as well. And then we're possibly gonna work on like my other areas. Okay, we're just gonna say other areas, but everything is looking so good right now. I am loving it. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope this video is not too long, but again, I hope you draw some inspiration from it. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to leave you with that. You guys have an amazing day today, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.